Democrats reaching a deal.
It's a framework that will create millions of jobs
for an economic fix half the size of the president's original plan. New York's bravest.
They're willing to strip the emergency services of one of the largest cities on the face of the planet.
Sharing their fears over vaccine uncertainty. And what's in a name?
Our company is now Meta.
The parent company of Facebook makes a name change. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Happy Friday, South Florida. I'm Zitlali Solate.
And I'm Alejandra Garcia. Today's Friday, October 29th, 2021.
From the South Florida Media Network's Biscayne-based studios in North Miami, this is SFMN Newsbreak.
President and the Pope. President Biden arrived in Europe overnight, and his first official stop is a face-to-face with Pope Francis at the Vatican. The president's departure to Europe was his personal deadline to reach out a framework together for his Build Back Better economic plan.
And as the network's Helen Acevedo reports, even though the plan is much smaller than before, he believes he has an agreement.
President Joe Biden pitching a new and significantly scaled-back version of his massive economic plan.
We have a historic economic framework.
The $1.75 trillion proposal focuses on childcare, climate change, healthcare, and more.
Framework that will create millions of jobs, grow the economy, invest in our nation and our people.
The plan expands free school lunches for thousands of South Florida students and millions across the country, as well as creating a free and universal preschool and extending the child tax credit for 1 year.
Without any Republican support, the president hopes this version will get holdouts in his party on board to vote. On the moderate side, no clear deal. Senator Kyrsten Sinema said in a statement she looks forward to getting this done, at half the cost of Biden's original Build Back Better plan. It drops top priorities for progressives, including paid family and medical leave and free community college.
No one got everything they wanted, including me. But that's what compromise is.
Biden's entire legislative agenda is at an inflection point. Some progressives still frustrated with Senate moderates.
Our trust has to be in two senators that have not, in my opinion, been good faith actors up until this point.
But there is growing consensus over the new plan, along with support from the companion infrastructure bill.
Our members are enthusiastic about voting for both bills when that text is ready.
Despite the high-stakes gamble, there's confidence Biden's full agenda will ultimately pass both the House and the Senate.
Have the text out there. We're on a path to get this all done.
For the South Florida Media Network, Helen Acevedo.
Today is the day that the FDA is expected to give emergency use authorization to get the Pfizer vaccine to children ages 5 to 11. Once that happens, Pfizer can start shipping the child version of the vaccine across the country. The CDC advisory panel are to meet as early as next week, Tuesday, to vote on the recommendation of the vaccine.
2 New York City firefighter unions are protesting the city's coronavirus vaccine mandate. New York mayor has ordered for all city employees to have at least a single dose of the vaccine by today. According to the Firefighters Association, those unvaccinated will be placed on a 30-day unpaid leave.
It's frightening to people to have this rushed and to the point where they're willing to strip the emergency services of one of the largest cities on the face of the planet.
As of Wednesday, 65% of the city's firefighters have received at least one dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. Still, the New York City Fire Department is preparing for 20% reduction in service on Monday. Florida Panthers head coach Joel Quenneville resigns. After a meeting with NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman, they discussed Quenneville's role in the aftermath of a sexual assault incident as the coach of the Chicago Blackhawks. Quenneville resigned as head coach as late last night. The Florida Panthers, with a 7-winning streak, play with the Red Wings in Detroit tonight.
The people behind Facebook are under fire as they rebrand their social network parent company with a new name. In a corporate event, Mark Zuckerberg, the founder and head of all things Facebook, introduced the metaverse.
Together, we can finally put people at the center of our technology and deliver an experience where we are present with each other.
The metaverse is an immersive way to connect online for both business and personal aspects using virtual and augmented reality. And Zuckerberg is all in this new aspect, rebranding Facebook's corporate name to Meta. It's from the Greek word beyond, he says.
Your devices won't be the focal point of your attention anymore.
The Facebook brand on the site and on the app won't change. What Zuckerberg is trying to pull off is more profound than that. Despite accusations of a toxic business model and dangerous fallout to match, Zuckerberg's strategy of plowing ahead with ambitious market domination has worked.
He is trying to take control of what he thinks is going to be the big next wave of technology. And the question is going to be whether the world accepts that, whether people, in spite of all of the controversy and stuff, in spite of all of the crises that have hit Facebook in the last month, are going to want to put their trust in Facebook.
And in rebranding, Zuckerberg has nothing to say on how Facebook can become a safer social media space, especially for teenagers and young people. Critics say a rebrand is not enough to distance the company from the controversy, and a new name will not fix it.
A former presidential candidate impersonates a longtime Saturday Night Live cast member. But wait, isn't it usually the other way around?
That's so ahead, and so is the story.
She grabbed the package and turned around, you see a lot of butt cracks.
They usually call them porch pirates, but one homeowner has a much more creative nickname for the woman who stole a package off her doorstep. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
To Sofia and Gabriel. Even though these old knees can't follow on your adventure to the forest today, these flowers represent my love. These stitches and threads join us together. And wherever you see a flower, a bird, a beautiful tree, know that my love is with you.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
COVID-19 has changed how we hang with our girls. Now it's time to take the first step that lets us get back to girls tripping instead of solo sipping. Before we can safely come together, we need the facts. As COVID-19 vaccines become available, you may have questions.
Should I get it? Is it safe? Should I wait?
It's smart to question. Now get the facts at getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision when vaccines are available to you.
Every day.
Millions of people are connecting.
And even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
and banding together,
we should still make an effort.
We should still make an effort
to get to know each other
on a deeper level.
Father,
cosplayer,
mentor,
actor.
It's time we take a step forward.
It's time we take a step forward.
Come together
and discover
how accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
A crime caught on camera and a nickname for this thief is quite interesting.
A woman who waited for an important package saw it stolen in a matter of minutes. Another calling the thief the butt crack bandit. Here's why. After months of working from home, Brittany Kincaid is back in the office and wasn't able to reach her package soon enough. Her surveillance footage caught a woman with a scarf over her head taken it from her front porch.
People, especially with the holidays that are coming up, really pay attention to when they're going to have their packages delivered. And then after she grabbed the package and turned around, you see a lot of butt cracks. So we ended up dubbing her the butt crack bandit.
This wasn't the only home butt crack bandit hit. And now this has Kincaid rethinking how she's going to get her packages from now on. A police file has also been filed for this situation.
Senator Mitt Romney dressed up as a fictional coach, Ted Lasso, for a little Halloween fun in Washington, D.C. The Utah Republican tweeted photos of himself in costume, fake mustache and all. Dressing as American football coach Ted Lasso as he takes on Britain was somewhat of a full circle moment for Romney. He was also paying homage to actor Jason Sudeikis, who plays the title role.
That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Alejandra Garcia.
And I'm Zitlali Solache. Get more news anytime at sfmn.fiu.edu.